Okay, so it's like 11:50. I'm home now. Didn't realize that there's going to be some issues. See, here's the thing. You have to picture this. We've been going through this whole pandemic thing since like March, right? And we were told all over the place, you can't go here, you can't go there, you got to wear a mask, you got to be this. It's in every friggin' commercial. It's in every friggin' radio thing. It's in every friggin' TV ad. It's in every single internet ad. It's in every single, everything. So now I'm thinking, okay, indoor dining is back. So I'm going to do what I used to do. And I'm going to go out, have a nice lunch, and then go to places I have to go. So everything seems like it's going well. I get my pizza, I'm sitting down, and my brain is like, you shouldn't be out. You shouldn't be here. You should go home. Why are you out? Like in my head, it's like, I don't know why. It's like, because for so long, it's like we've been, like I go to work and then I come home and I just stay home, right? And I've been ordering. I very rarely go out. And if I do go out, it's to get my comics at JHU, or it's to go to the bank, or to pay the bills, or to go to GameStop. And I'm not going out like I used to go out, right? Or picking up food, right? Which most of the time we've been ordering too, right? So now, like I'm tired of it. Like I just sit on the podcast. I'm like, look, my gaming venture's over. Like I was wasting money. I felt, and I'm like, what am I doing? Right? I want to go back to my podcast. I want to go back to my streams. So I want to kind of give that a break. Stop that. There's no pressure. There's no nothing, right? So I want to go back out and do things I want to do. And I noticed things like my stomach shrunk. So I can't sit out and have 2 slices. I'm having an effort to eat the second slice. I'm having a Sicilian slice. And I noticed that when I was at work, that I've been having issues with finishing off a second slice. Like my stomach shrunk. I'm like, as much as the illusion you guys think that I'm eating like a gavoon with a donut lesson, with this, with that, I'm eating like a bird, okay? I'm eating protein. I'm having protein shakes. I'm having, whatever. I'm having a lot of water lately. I do have soda, but it's less. But I'm kind of like eating less. Okay? I'm eating a lot of fruits. So my body's changing. And now I can't sit. It was effort to have that. And I couldn't finish the second Sicilian slice. I had to throw half of it out. The pizza was excellent. The company was excellent. Like the people were excellent. Everybody's nice. Everybody's perfect. The weather was miserable. Maybe it's the weather. I don't know. But I just felt like when I was sitting down, you should be home. You shouldn't be whatever. And I got to train my brain, because the thing is, it needs to go back to the way it was before. I need to go out like I did before. I can't be home all the time, because then you get into like a rut. You get into depression. You get into whatever. You got to go out. And I got to train myself to go back out. I thought it was going to be easy for me. It wasn't easy for me. It wasn't easy for me because it's from me, not anything else. So I'm wondering if anybody else is experiencing this. But because it's like, when I go to work, it's different. It's like you go get food while you're at work, on your break, whatever. You don't really go anywhere. Like traveling. But when you're off, now, I'm having an issue. It's going to take some time to get back to the way things were. Back to normal. But it will go back to normal. I will get myself where I'll be doing Moving with Matrix Lord and Morning with Matrix Lord. Because I haven't done that either up until today. And again, with all this stuff going on, okay, you definitely get depressed. You definitely regress. You definitely get in a situation where you're not yourself, okay? And like all my plans out the window, okay? All the podcasts, all the motivation, all the stuff to do the podcast, all the stuff to do the live streams, everything was sapped out of me too. And especially too with the battles. With the battles going on during the pandemic, left a bad taste in my mouth. And then I wound up embracing the gaming. But giving up really mostly the stuff that I love. And giving up Matrix Lord 2 and 2 really, which are who I am. And it's a thing where I was never like that. I was never, even if people battle me, I was never like just walking away. Like this was like me at 10%. And I'm like, what's going on? And then going into the gaming, and then I'm like, oh, I'm getting really excessive. And I was getting platinums like crazy, but the thing you got to realize is the games are not free. They're not. I mean, they may be cheap, but they're not free. And then I'm noticing, I'm like, wait a minute. I bought all these indie games for my birthday. I bought Crash 4, which I've been dying to play forever. And I never even took a picture of it to put on Instagram. Like I saw, this is my 101th game or whatever, right? That was done. I stopped the Instagram thing. I'm like, why? And then I didn't even play it. I even had the other games, didn't even touch. Because I'm touching the indie games. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, what's going on? I can't buy any games if I'm not going to be playing certain games. And again, I'm not spending like I would be. Like, I'm buying cheapy games. Okay, I'm spending less, mind you, yes. But I'm still spending money. So I was like, is this me? I mean, yes, gaming is an aspect always been about my life. But, like, do I want to make that the main thing and give up my podcast and give up talking to my people, my friends, my group? I mean, I should be doing like friggin' 10 Doctor Who videos a day, even if I'm working. That wasn't happening. And then when I get home, I'd be like, nah, I don't want to do podcasts. Nah, I don't want to do podcasts. And thank God for my group. Like, thank God. Like, I'd be talking to Scott and just talking to Scott on Facebook Messenger. And I'm like, you know what? I'm getting all pumped. Like, we need to do podcasts. And we need to do a live stream. And my people, too, they were off doing their thing. But when push comes to shove, when we regroup, and we regrouped fantastically. I mean, it was Chris, it was Billy, it was Scott. Didn't even expect all of them. And we had so much fun on the live stream. Worth more than any dollar. It's pure happiness, just being with your friends and having fun in our podcast form, in our live stream. I loved that. I missed that so much. So much. And it was like, I'm done with this gaming stuff. I'm done. Like this shelteredness, I don't like this in my life. I don't like the staying home. And like, I'm in a small apartment. It's like, go from room to room, whatever. Like, I want to go out like I went out. I even want things to go back to normal even before Hurricane Sandy when I had a car. I want to have a car again. I want to drive around again. Like, I want changes. I want to do another book now. Like, I want to do what I'm planning to do. Like, I set goals. I set plans. I'm like, I like doing books. I like spending the hard work and dedication doing it. I like spending the money for that. I make sure all the other bills paid, and I do that. I find a way to do it. I didn't like this whole year of the pause. This was disgusting. Because even if you didn't get it, the depression was there. And the depression is still there. And it's the constant battle to say, listen, we're coming out of it. We need to put effort into going back to normal. Walk around the block. Walk around 5 blocks. Walk around 10 blocks. Go to different places. Yes, we have to wear the mask. It sucks. But keep the mask on for now until they say otherwise. Go out before you go to work. Don't just stay home. And I was sleeping and my sleeping schedule got so screwed because I was sleeping overnight. I was sleeping in the day. I was sleeping naps everywhere. And I'm like, what the hell is happening? Where is the schedule? I should be sleeping this amount of time and I should be up this amount of time, not up, sleep, up, sleep, up, sleep. So screwed up. My body so screwed. Okay? My body would know when it's time to go to the bathroom, when it's time. My body's so damn confused. I had my body trained where I hardly even went to the bathroom, you know, when I was at work or whatever. My body's so messed up. Like, doesn't even know what the hell's going on. Doesn't even know time. Like, you would have your own your clock in your head, like where you would wake yourself up, and you don't even need an alarm clock. My body's so screwed up now. So there's going to be some effort into returning to normalcy. And I am pushing myself to get there. Pushing myself to, even when I'm eating, stay out and eat. Stay out and walk around afterwards. So again, this is a battle that I didn't realize there was a battle, but it's an inner battle because again, it's conquering this year of the pause depression. That's what I'm going to call it. So thank you guys for listening to me rant. I really appreciate your support and your comments. Take care. Bye for now.